We get home from electric picnic a short while ago, and I've got the water on getting hot for a much needed shower, and I've just realised how red and sunburnt my face is looking. So nothing that a good scrub won't fix, I'm sure. But I just wanted to thank everybody who watched the videos over the weekend. I hope you enjoyed them and that you find them useful. And I wanted to also share with you some of my kind of final points and tips from a weekend at a festival with MS. So first of all, I would really recommend booking accessible camping. I know I've been banging on about it all weekend, but it really did make life a lot easier for us to have those facilities. Next up, I'd say bring your wellies or other comfortable footwear. Remember, the ground can be wet, it's also very uneven, and if you have problems with your balance like I have, you need to be wearing comfortable footwear to deal with that. The third thing I would suggest is make sure your tent is as comfortable as possible. So remember, you need to sleep in it overnight. You might find that a bit difficult, so you need to be comfy, plenty of blankets and pillows, and bring a toilet if you can. And also to make sure that you are warm enough, so plenty of blankets. It can get quite cold at night, and you have to use it as well maybe for some naps and rest during the day, so try to be as comfy as possible. Next up, I would say keep hydrated. So that means water and not just gin, but it's important that you have water on you because it can get quite warm, and it's kind of hard to keep track of how much you're drinking. So I would recommend carrying some water around with you. Speaking of the temperatures, it can go from extremely warm to extremely cold. I told you to bring sunblock and I forgot to apply it myself, so I ended up with a big red head on me. But yeah, I also then woke up to this one morning. So it really is like a case of extremes, from hot to cold, wet to dry, all weathers in one weekend. Next up, I would say make sure you mind yourself, mind one another. Keep an eye out for your friends, ask them to keep an eye out for you. If you're not feeling well or they're not feeling well, just look after each other so you all have a great weekend. But most of all, I'd say really just enjoy yourself. Factor in MS as much as you have to. If you need to have some naps or some rest, do that. Make sure you have your meds and everything with you so that you can have a good time. When you leave, don't forget, bring all your stuff with you. There should be an empty space where you left. There shouldn't be any rubbish or anything lying around. Take all your bits and pieces home with you. Make it more enjoyable for everyone. Try and keep your rubbish to a minimum. It's far easier for you to take home a small bag of rubbish to put into your bin at home rather than the officials and the staff at a festival having to clean up after God knows how many people. Yeah, so just make it easier for everybody. Finally, when you get home, nothing beats a clean bed, hot shower, some tea and some toast. Have a rest, have a bit of a sleep maybe. Try and combat fatigue, and hopefully by the next day you'll be right as rain again. So that's the end of my YouTube takeover for Shift.ms. Really enjoyed the weekend and taking videos and sharing them with you. I hope it encourages a few people maybe to try camping or a festival. Also, if you have other questions about MS or you need more information, you should really check out the Shift.ms website and forums. There's a wealth of information there from people with MS and lots of very friendly people that can give you some advice or tips on other things, as well as my videos this weekend. Also on social media, if you follow the guys on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, you get loads of information there, and they share different bits and pieces from real people with MS, which is always something I've found really interesting to watch. Also YouTube, plenty of videos there about people experiencing different things, day-to-day things, but with an MS slant. So yeah, give that a like and a share as well, and hopefully you've enjoyed the videos this weekend. We've really had fun making them, and thanks to the guys in Shift.ms as well for helping me upload them online over the weekend. It's been great. I'm going to sign off now. I really have to go and wash my hair, it's driving me mad, but I hope to chat to you all again soon. Thanks a million. Bye bye.